special guest in the on the line with us this morning about the Cardinals Caravan that's come to town this Saturday at MSSU. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got the one, the only, Ricky Horton.
Good morning, Ricky.
Good morning. Good to be with you guys. Excited that spring training is less than a month away for pitchers and catchers to report anyway. And we're reporting to Springfield, then Joplin, then Rolla over the weekend. So we're excited about it.
And we have a lot of – this is one of the coolest lineups that you guys have brought for Cardinals Caravan, I think, in a long time for Cardinal fans here in Southwest Missouri. We're excited. Tell us about everybody we got coming. I know we got top prospect headed our way in J.J. Weatherholt.
Yeah, we do, and he's kind of the headliner of it, but there's a lot of other headliners, really. And as you say, I mean, I've been doing caravans a long time, but all the way back to 1984, I believe Ronald Reagan was president at the time. So it's been a long time since I've been doing caravans, and I don't remember this many kind of frontline guys on one caravan at one time, because not only J.J. Weatherholt, who's going to be a frontline guy, clearly one of the top prospects in all of baseball, but also Leonardo Bernal, who folks in Springfield know about him and his future. And, he was a Gold Glove catcher in the minor leagues and a good, great prospect, really a top prospect for the Cardinals as well. But you have Victor Scott II. You have Kyle Leahy, who figures to probably be in the rotation for the Cardinals. He had a fantastic year last year in the bullpen. And Jose Fermin also, had a good season in kind of a utility role. So, I mean, there's some good players coming. Kerry Robinson, former Cardinal, and Mike Claiborne and I will do kind of the song and dance and introduce those guys, and everybody will get to know them and get autographs and just have a good time.
Yeah, you and Claibs will be great, too. It'll be fun. I want to ask you a quick baseball question. Do you think this rotation could be overlooked a little bit, Ricky? You're the pitcher. You're the guy. You'll know. We got Leahy coming and him being stretched out maybe, plus the addition of May and all those guys. I think they could be good.
Well, one guy that I think we need to think about when you think about the Cardinal rotation, yes, all those guys you mentioned, but you also think about I have a lot of respect for Dusty Blake, the Cardinals pitching coach, and I know people don't know him that well, but the dude's really smart, and the idea is, he's going to try to get that extra 5% out of a guy like Fitz or Leahy in the rotation. And he's already done that with some guys. Now, the Cardinals rotation wasn't the best last year, but, McGreevy was good. And, of course, Leahy was good out of the pen. So I feel like, if Dustin May is healthy, and that's, he's kind of a horse when he's healthy. And, if he's okay, it's a little bit of a risk and a gamble because of his history. But honestly, there's some hope for the rotation, and rotations kind of take a mind of their own. Once you kind of get going, get on a roll, you never know what might happen.
Yeah. When it comes to pitching, there's a lot of pitching in the broadcasters that go to all of these events. You being one, BT Raboski, of all you guys, who could still fill up the strike zone the best in one inning, Rick?
Notice we're all relievers too. For the most part.
I do notice that.
We're guys that got to rest a lot and talk. And here's the real deal: we got to talk in the bullpen a lot, because that's basically what you do. You talk in the bullpen, and not everybody wants to hear you, but it's kind of a much more low key, kind of relaxed thing. And but BT's not relaxed when he's on the air. He's got energy. He's fantastic. And Al, of course, the Cardinal Hall of Famer. We love Al, but it is an interesting fraternity of alumni players. Kerry Robinson, I mentioned, is going to be on this caravan, but we have 70, 80 former Cardinal players that live in and around the St. Louis area who are former players, and that's pretty cool to have guys that want to stay around.
Sure, yeah, and it's awesome to be able to bring them along.
No doubt.
Now, we got the Cardinals Caravan. It's happening this Saturday at MSSU. The event gets underway at 11:30, but the doors will open up at 10 o'clock. A lot of cool things this year that you guys are doing as well. You've got, as always, the autographs for kids. For the first 400 kids get autographs with the players. There's always a question and answer as part of the event. But everybody 16 and older is going to get a pair of tickets to a future Cardinals game. And you got a photo wall coming in as well this year.
Yeah, and so I think they're always trying to make them bigger and better. And I do remember, again, years and years and years of doing caravans. These are critical to us because we need to connect to the people that support us, and we love the affiliates like you that kind of carry what we do. And so I mean that's an important thank you for us to the local affiliates throughout the Caravan. We're going to 15 different cities, 4 different caravans. I mean, it's an operation to set this all up with players going to each place. But it's important for me as a broadcaster to connect with the kind of fans that show up at caravans, because these are the people that I'm speaking to throughout the year. I'm not speaking to the haters. I mean, there's haters online and whatever. I mean, there's always going to be that. There was when I played. I mean, but the fans that come out to caravans, that is the heart and soul of the Cardinal fan base throughout the Midwest, and that is kind of my swing thought when I'm talking on the air. And so I'm always excited to meet the people and have the players do that as well, because they need to understand that this is who they're playing for. I mean, that's who I'm talking to, but this is who they're playing for.
That's a really cool way to think of it. We can't wait to meet you and so many of those young guys, JJ, Victor, and all those kids coming to town for us. Ricky, thanks so much for spending a little time with us this morning.
You bet. Great to be with you guys.
And we'll see you and everybody at the Cardinals Caravan coming up this Saturday, 11:30 MSSU.